All right, guys, I have a rather different pair of sneakers this time around, and you have not seen a Puma on my channel so far. But you know, to be honest, it's been a love-hate relationship for me and Puma. The last Puma I had, I was probably 6, 7 years ago, and since then I have kind of lost track on them. There's not that many models that I wanted to see back, but this one, it's kind of interesting that I ended up getting over here in Europe. I like it a lot. By the way, I like it back in the day. But seeing it here, price was great. If I can convert it in dollars, probably be, $60, $70, something like that. So let me go ahead and open it, show it to you guys. Puma box. I'm not entirely sure if that's how the original box was. Don't really quote me on that. I have not that many memories from Puma other than the actual models, but this is what it is. We have the Puma Disc Blaze Coastal in the 8.5 size. We have a sticker for Trinomic or Trinomic, whatever you want to call it. Puma Trinomic Plus. Plus means it's a full length, for those of you that are wondering. Interesting kind of flip up box with that lid, and the paper actually is plastic with the Puma logo all over it. Kind of interesting and nice touch in my opinion. Let me pull the sneakers out and show it to you real quick. Sorry about the shake. I don't have my normal tripod for the camera, so I'm gonna use this kind of a makeshift one. All right, so here they are. This model actually came around 1993, I believe. I remember seeing them in store. They came in many different colorways. Most memorable one for me was the one that was white, blue, and green. I think this portion where is the white now, it was blue, and then the inner liner was green. There was some other green accents like the logo. The toe box and everything was white again. The majority of the midsole was white. There was a section here that was green, but that was the most memorable colorway for me. Not entirely sure if this one was the original. I can almost 100% say that even if it was original, there was no splatter on those plastic and rubber retention panels. Rubber being the bottom part and plastic the top. I would say they most likely were one solid color, this kind of a dark pink or red, whatever you want to call it. It's more of a pink to me. The synthetic used on the toe box, this very interesting toe box design, I kind of like that a lot, by the way. Was a little bit different, more pliable, softer. This one, I don't know if the camera picks it up, almost looks like a real genuine leather, but it's not. It's synthetic. It has a very interesting cover that it's kind of a soft and feels like suede in a way. The mesh, it's very old school, kind of like the original. And obviously these are all-in-one booty. They're kind of a neoprene covered mesh. It's a bit of a hard time to put your feet inside, but with more force you will be able to get in. I want to say that the original one was a little bit easier to put on your feet. I also remember the heel was a little bit higher, probably about to here, and obviously the padding was more. This is nothing to be ashamed of, to be honest. It's pretty significant and nice, but I want to say the original one was a lot more plush and a lot more thicker. Puma disc logo at the heel. There is no heel counter TPU inside. It's, like I said, it's all sock, as you can see, booty, but this kind of provides enough support for your heel when you put your foot inside. So, midsole, Polylite, injected molded EVA, very old school and kind of like what the original was. Pretty comfortable actually. When you put your feet inside, I gotta be honest, this is one of the most comfortable retros I had, at least for this year. Probably not only the EVA, but this full length Trinomic, or how us old heads knew it and talked about it back in the day, the Hexalite knockoff. Because when Trinomic came, Hexalite was already on the market, and using the same hexagonal shaped cells kind of reminded us, and it was pretty much exactly the same minus the sizing, going from bigger to smaller to the from heel to forefoot, but it's pretty much the same. They call it Trinomic, of course. Hexalite was the Reebok used one, but it's it's pretty comfortable, pretty durable outsole as well, and I like the colors a lot, by the way. Very summer-like shoe, white majority of it, some blue hints, including the inner liner, and then the splattered pink, and of course we have Puma disc, kind of a logo inside on the insole. The insole is really nothing to write home about. It's well shaped. That's one thing I gotta give it to them. Let me see if I can pull it out. Don't be fooled, it's not that thick. This is just how it's folded. It's kind of on the thin side, kind of like what Nike puts on their shoes, but at least this is well molded. And the actual cover, fabric cover, it's pretty nice on the insole. So these are produced in, it's hard to look at the label, it's down there. I kind of tried earlier. Produced in March of 2015. Last year, they came last year. People still have them here in Europe. But Puma is, it's one of those brands that people like here a lot. I'm glad that they're coming, coming back to the US market as well. Puma logo right here on the sort of improvised ton. Like I said, it's an all-in-one booty. Trinomic, of course, label or logo right here on the lateral side, and the shine of it is the Puma disc system. If you turn it this way clockwise, it tightens up these not bungees but strings, I would say, and they bring those panels in for a tighter feel whenever you want to run with them. And then when you want to release, you just put your finger into that loop and pull up like this, and then the system gets released back to the normal. Kind of a rough job on that Puma system. As you can see, some scuffs, not very polished and shiny. If I remember, the old ones, the original ones, were a lot better quality and kind of a little bit of a different design. Although the system is still the same, functions the same, but yeah, it's kind of neat to see that back after so many years. Coming back to the market, especially the system came out in '91. This model came in '93. They kind of produced disc system shoes probably up to '95, '96, maybe '97, but then they disappeared. They went away and they started using the conventional lacing systems, and maybe. I think there was a talk that the system is too heavy for runners and stuff like that. I'm not sure, but for lifestyle today, I think they look great. On top of it, from the side, they look great, especially now for the summer. They're awesome, very comfortable, super comfortable. You don't even need to use the disc to tighten them up. They stay on your foot when you put your foot inside that all-in-one booty. Yeah, I think my first Puma in a very long time in the collection. I think it's a pretty good buy. By the way, craftsmanship, it's pretty on point. I don't see any glue stains or any other craziness going on that I've seen in other brands. So it's pretty good execution in my mind. And that's pretty much it, guys. Hit the thumbs up if you like the video. Stay tuned with the channel. Stay tuned to CollectiveKicks.com for more sneaker news, reviews, and history articles. And until next time, guys, you have a wonderful day.